Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Contest of Speed EU4. We're live from the Hungaroring, just outside of Budapest, for round 13 of the championship. We're just over halfway now, people, and things are starting to shape up nicely. Matt is alongside me, but he is...
Hello!
Oh, he's there! Excellent.
I've made it. Hello. Hi.
He's made it just in time. 16 drivers currently. Hopefully we will end up with 17 for tonight.
Otherwise, people will be in for an aviation bollocking.
Yes. You might want to turn yourself up a bit, mate. You've gone quite quiet.
No, I wasn't talking very loudly, Matt, if I'm being honest.
Ah. So I might need to turn you up then, because you are quieter than usual. Let me...
Just don't want to deafen the people. They've had to put up with me twice last week. Potentially twice this week as well. They may have to put up with me.
maybe.
However will they cope?
Who knows? I'm sure they'll manage.
You would hope so, wouldn't you?
You would.
All Blades is out already. And
Turn 4.
Oh, what a surprise! Turn 4.
Yes, first man to be caught out at turn 4. There is a qualifying ban tonight for the Wizard, so he will start ahead of him.
Yes.
You would imagine.
Blocking qualifying from last week.
Yes.
He got a field, and it was...
My audio's still not right. The people will not be pleased. Right, that should do it. There we go. We should have you back to your normal.
Hopefully.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, I heard it that time.
So, alright. Blades' teammate, Sneaky Tom, first man to start. A lap in anger. And we'll do some housekeeping while he's on that lap, and then we'll do our usual talk you through the lap thing.
Very professional, that was.
Yeah, the lap thing. Ooh, runs wide there, invalidates his time. We'll watch him all the way though. So, see, 3 stand-ins tonight. That's Liverpool Fan, Camping Docks, and Rack Van Zeiten.
I'm still convinced it could be Menerik, but I don't want to make that judgment and then get shot down in flames.
Well, we'll have to ask him.
At some point.
They're standing in for Steve, Millsies, and...
Go on.
Dazza Snipes.
There you go.
Yeah. Championship leader at the moment is actually Shane, after last week's race in Singapore.
Could have been title deciding. Who knows? Well, yeah, I say title deciding is still
12 to go, yeah. I'll pull the standings up so I can have a look in a moment. So we're on board with Shane now. As I said, championship leader.
I shall deal with that message later. That's fine.
Oh.
It was from Dan Hilton. That's.
Okay.
Yes. I'll tell you afterwards.
Right, you are. So I'll pull my track map up. Get ready. I'm not going to do it with Shane. Who shall we pick on this week? There's nobody on an outlap at the moment, so they're all going to get away with it.
Yeah, they're all on laps. God, the Red Bulls are... I've just seen the championship standings. Red Bulls are 134 points each.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, both of them level. Ah, there we go. There's one on an outlet. We'll jump back to him in a minute. Shane goes into P4 then, 116.3. Fair way down the order compared to his championship rival there, up at the head of the pack.
Oh, who's that?
Where are you looking?
Oh, I don't think Sleeves would be too happy about that traffic he's just got through turn 3. That was not great. You went one side of a McLaren and then the other side of a
Yeah, we were on board with Shane.
Mercedes.
So I think Shane managed to get out of the way pretty well, but I think JRN, the Mercedes, was...
Yeah, who just finished a lap.
Sneaky Tom then, let's ride on board. Clear the screen, turn your sound up. We'll have a nice little lap on board. Down the main straight then. The one and only DRS owner on this circuit. In towards turn 1, your primary overtaking point. Heavy braking, hard turning. I say one and only. Your second DRS on here on the rundown from turn 1 to turn, what is technically turn 3. But we'll call it turn 2 because the old turn 2 isn't really a turn anymore. And up through the exit of the first sector to turn 4. Keeps it in the lines. Turn 5, watch the curb on the inside. Any contact with that and people will be going around. 6 and 7, the chicane. And then we're into the flowing S section. That's 8, 9, 10 and 11. Just to let off there through 11, that's not going to help his time. And turn 12. Into 13 now. One corner to go then, needs to get a good exit.
Two.
Puts himself into 4th place. That's not bad. It's not bad.
Jaren's going again on the softs. That's
Bold.
Hopefully he comes into the pitch. No, he's going to complete the lap. Right. He's a 10th up, but soft tyres aren't going to last much longer.
No, and we do have a dry race all the way, so it's not even as if he's doing it for track position at some point. And Joseph's gone on the exit of turn 3. Didn't even make it to 4.
No comment.
No, you had a crash there with somebody else. You didn't lose it on your own.
It's still no comment.
I did in a wet race once. That was it. You that was in front of?
Oh, Varda, Jesus!
Has he nearly done the same thing?
God, he's gone around turn 3. There's a car going slowly on the right hand side of it, which is fair enough because it shouldn't be in the way. Varda's then lost the car. He's then gone to the grass on the right hand side in between the barrier and said car that is trundling its way along and
not
then
hit
stayed
anything.
on the track and not hit anything.
Oh,
I'm definitely clipping
on.
that.
I think it's important to say he's invalidated his lap by doing it.
He has no, he didn't. He was level with his time. Funny enough, don't know how. He was 0.029 down, and then he invalidated at the top of turn 11, I think.
Oh, it's a shame. That would have been a heroic lap, really, wouldn't it? We've got Luke at the moment, currently a second up nearly on this time through. 19.3 is his one lap at the moment.
What was I going to say? Didn't you race in that AM1 race that was monsoon-like and horrendous conditions?
Yes, that was great fun. I was terrible in the dry section at the beginning, ended up 16th and then fought my way back up to about 5th, I think, when the rain came. Oh, Luke's missed the... No, don't do it, Luke. Don't do it. No! No! You idiot!
Clown.
You pillock!
Harsh.
No, you...
No.
that's... Put it in
You
the
got
admin
Twitch.
ticket. Put it in the admin ticket.
Oh, God.
That's getting looked at. I do have a twitch about
You got
that.
a slight twitch on, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my eyes going. 2-2 next. Liverpool fan then, currently in 10th place, Bruce. Just invalidates there on his first run on the softs, was a second up on his time. Would have put him 16.6. That would have put him only maybe 1-2 places higher. Definitely only one place now. At the moment, the only man to have set his time on the mediums, and he is in V10, so he would be starting on them.
Let's have a look at this. Well, everyone's gone softs, which is surprising. Simply because my knowledge of this year's, whether it's softs or mediums on this game for this track, is 0, because I'm not racing on Wednesday.
Yes, I've obviously, as you know, I've been away all weekend, so I've not had a chance to practice yet.
No.
And I have 0 knowledge, so I'll be taking a lot of knowledge from this and paying great attention to what these lovely people do tonight.
Well, it's going to be track position. We know that around here already. It's going to be track position and possibly an undercut.
When you say that, I mean, we've seen before starting on the hards and going for an overcut, if you can avoid traffic, has worked. Having said that, I would imagine we're going to get a fair number of safety cars.
Yes, that wouldn't surprise me either.
Which is probably going to help the drivers who are on the soft tyres, assuming they come at the right point, of course. Bruce then crosses the line, over a second quicker, does not change position, so he's essentially lost out on the chance to start on those medium tyres. So look at a Mercedes. We've not done that yet tonight. Rack then starting his next run. Quarter of a second up through sector 1. Through the S's now. This is the section where high downforce will pay dividends towards the sector 2 split to 3/10, which will put him at the moment into third. A little bit more of an improvement through the final sector will put him ahead of his teammate. If it's a big improvement, he might jump to pole position here. Should I say provisional pole. Through the final corner, it looks neat and tidy.
It does indeed.
Tidy, but was it quick? Very. He's taken pole. 15.6. It's a familiar sight, isn't it? Oh, 15.7, sorry, I got the time wrong. He's in second. Oh! I was looking at his split. He was 2/10 quicker in the final sector than Jack Hawkey. That's where I've got confused. Him with a big purple box.
So we have a second McLaren.
Oh.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh. Oh.
The man that's supposed to be in the seat.
Oh, is he here?
He's just asked. I have conceded.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've not had Jacko yet in the Alfa Romeo, so.
Oh no, he's already said he's forgot.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Or you know that minor twitch that was happening before?
Has it gone to a major one?
I'm having to hold on to the eye now to stop the twitch. And Shane's gone. That's on the exit of turn 12.
Turn 12? Yeah, turn 12.
No, turn 11 even.
Is
Yeah.
he possibly on the right-hand side by any chance?
He is, yes.
Yes, yeah, that I can really tell you what's happened there. I think
Yeah.
everyone understands what's happened
I think
there.
I did it in a race a couple of years ago, I think. And I believe you were in that one.
Yes, I remember seeing a car that's...
A stricken Alfa Romeo at the time, or
Yes.
Sauber, I think it was, back then. Current pole sitter then, going for his final run of qualifying. It's looking very good so far. I do like about the Hungaroring on this game though, Matt. You get some very good camera angles when you're commentating. Because a lot of the corners are in sequence and they're not over 90 degrees, you get a lot of them where you see through a long section of track, which is rather nice. You see a lot of battles and you see the aerodynamics at work. There he is.
I was waiting for... Oh, the Aston Martin's just gone round... Oh, actually, there's a Red Bull, I believe. That's quite close to somewhere that... Yeah, Jack's come up to one of your favourite corners on the track.
I think you find it's one of my Wales' favourite corners.
Yes.
It was a quarter of a second up. This could be a 15.3. 15.1.
Wow.
He's smashed it.
Hello. Tell you what, Luke's going to throw himself in a decent time if he can hold Sector 3 together.
He just needs to get it round, I think. He's on the mediums as well, so this could be very, very important. Into 11th.
P11. I've seen that position many a time.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll stay there though.
There's a lot of guys on the softs and a lot of guys starting their laps and improving.
Both Ferraris going on the mediums, by the way.
Varda's Butterway is... Oh, he's tried the mediums, it's not working!
Oh! Just jumped to that in time.
There's a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and it's one of those circuits though, isn't it? It's easy to get in people's way.
They are all on the same part of the track.
It's all trying to start their laps as late as possible to take advantage of the track evolution. And JRN cuts the inside of turn 11. We're going to have to think of some corner names for this one, Matt, because there's not any for the Hungaroring, believe it or not.
Yeah, there is. Turn 5.
Oh, what?
Rolling
Auto-spin? Oh, rolling curve.
Yes.
I was more meaning like
name?
actual names rather than cos names.
Both, why not?
I mean, because normally with historic tracks like this it's been on the calendar for ages. And tracks like Silverstone and Monza, etc., you get corner names for them, and Hungaroring doesn't have any. Not that I can find in a very brief Google search, anyway. So we'll have to think of some. I think
the Top Gear episode. When they're driving around Valencia, and we've got to now think of track names.
So there we have it then. Qualifying is over.
The Stumpy Sling, yes, I can get behind that.
Stumpy Sling. Which one of them is that?
Stumpy, what do you want it for? Turn 11?
If it's a sling, then it's going to need to be either a very fast, flat-out corner or a chicane, isn't it? Or some of the S's. This is where he wants turn 4. You can't have turn 4. Turn 4 is just turn 4. Jack Ockey then on pole position. JRN and Rack Van Zeeten in the Mercedes behind him. Sneaky Tom, Varda, Liverpool fan, Shane, Reflux, Camping Ducks and Joseph make up the top 10. All on the soft tyres. Then Luke and Raceway in the Ferraris 11th and 12th, both on the medium tyres. So I think we know what they're going for strategy-wise. Behind them, Slaves, the only other man to set a lap. Then Blades, DNF, and Smithy, DNF. Then the Wizard, of course, with his qualifying ban. And Slaughter will be in behind him.
The fast right-hander before Sector 2. Is that the Sector 2 split?
Fast right-hander before Sector 2.
That's turn 11?
That's turn 11. So turn 11 is Stumpy Sling, yes?
Yes.
Right.
They both binned it in the same race, which...
Yes, I remember now. I found that quite enjoyable, I can't lie.
That was EU3 season...
Yes, that was the season when you and I were teammates, I think.
I want to say 5.
That was either the season KV won the title, or it was the season after that.
Oh, Alex Iwobi has just scored for Everton, sorry.
Oh! Big Alec. Who got the assist?
I have no idea. 2-1.
Find out for me. I need it to be Damari Gray. It won't be Damari Gray.
Everybody needs it to be Damari Gray. I need it to be Damari Gray.
Well, let it... Watch. Let it be someone... Tin Pot, like Alan. Someone we're not bothered about. Right, tyre choices then. We've got all 3 compounds. So top 10, of course. Go on.
Has Wizard gone the hards?
He has,
he has gone the hards, yes.
Yes. Red Bull's bookending the field then, and bookending with tyres as well. So top 10, of course, have to start on the tyres they qualified on. That is the soft tyre in the case of everybody here. Outside the top 10, so from 11th downwards, they've got a free choice of tyre. Everybody on the mediums, except for the Wizard at the back of the pack, who is on the hard tyre.
That is high risk.
It is high risk, but if he can keep himself out of trouble and stick with the pack, because let's be honest, the soft runners aren't going to be quicker for more than maybe 3 or 4 laps, if previous seasons are anything to go by. I mean, the game recommends 6 laps, but you can't keep them in the temperature window, so you end up stopping after 4 or 5. Then the mediums will take over. So if he can stick with those medium runners, potentially challenge some of them, as long as he can keep his nose clean. But that's the main thing. I mean, it's something we've spoken about for the last 2 weeks with this tier.
Patience.
Patience, yes. He is playing the long game. He will be looking to go probably between 20 and 25 laps on those tyres. He does not need to be in second place at the end of the first lap.
Is that the long game?
The long game. Yes, it is. Repeated, actually, from a pair of Red Bulls who did it in season 3.
Oh, we're talking about Steve and Blank. Yes.
Long-time fans will remember. It was very unfortunate. They were looking for they were looking like they were going to get a double podium from the very back of the grid until a pit lane glitch saw them both forced to retire. So there we go. Predicted stop is between lap 8 and lap 10 for the softs. We'll see how that goes. 5 lights. We don't have the rev counter anymore, so we've got to wait with suspense. And away we go. It's a good start there from our pole sitter, and indeed most of the front runners. 2 Mercedes getting away well. They're going to be challenging each other down into turn 1. Oh, it's a Rosberg-Hamilton moment for them too. Rat comes across to chop his teammate off, but that allows Jack Ockey to pull away. We've got a spinning Williams in the background. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, Camping Ducks.
The Camping Ducks. He's gone. Up front, though. Jack Hawkins retained his lead from the 2 Mercedes.
Other than that, Slaughter's got very wide on the run up to turn 4.
Jumping back down the order then. Reflux has had a great start, up 3 places already into 5th.
Oh, I think Blades has got damage. Wouldn't surprise me. Because I think he got sort of pinned. Yeah, he's got front wing damage.
We've got damage on Slaughter's car.
Oh, Joseph spun it. No, Joseph.
Oh, that's one of the Alpines of Joseph, of course, down the back of there. Blades, yeah, Blades has damage as well, quite a lot of it, like you say. The Mercedes, of course, swapped places on the start there. Rat coming across and chopping his teammate after a very, very good launch.
Yeah, the medium runners all struggled initially off the start, massively. And then everyone else in. Slaughter is in for pit stop.
Big winners then off that first lap. Reflux up 3 places. The Wizard up 5 into 12th. He's had a great first lap. Helped, of course, by the spinners and then some of the slower moving cars as a result of that, with damage.
I'll tell you what, these boys that are coming off the mediums are going on to the hards now, Blades and Slaughter. If they can just run the car for some laps, because I guarantee you they'll make ground up on these people that haven't already, because it's really a train.
I'm gonna put a bet on with you. A gentleman's bet. This is not official with money or anything.
No,
it's me. Blades loses it, turn 4 now.
Okay, I hope that he proves you wrong.
He's just drifted out of turn 1, so
I have faith.
Oh, we've got yep, Varda's binned it in the S's.
A long way off.
Yeah, minor bit of wing damage there. There he goes!
I had hope, Blades, and you've done that. Clown.
I told you, VSC is out, that's going to be a full safety car. He's right in the middle of the track. It's if it isn't, then things are being learnt. But he's already out of the session, so we might get away with it. Back up with the leaders then. Jack Hawkey is a second clear of Rack in second place, who is in turn 2 seconds clear of his teammate at the moment. So a good start from the front runners. Reflux looking handy behind Sneaky Tom.
Joseph, good idea.
Big losers we didn't do, but Varda since then. Before that it was Joseph down 4.
I like what Joseph's doing here.
Is he cycling?
Yeah.
Good man.
Slaughter's guy's not got a helmet on.
Oh, that old glitch. Lovely.
He's just got a balaclava. That's bad.
Excellent. So a quick look at the tyres then. You can see top 7 on the softs. Then you've got 3 medium runners. That's Luke, Raceway and Sleeves. Wizard on the hards. Then Smithy on the mediums. Varda on softs after his spin. Joseph, Slaughter and Camping Ducks there at the back. Hard, medium, soft, hard even, respectively.
Play the long game, gentlemen. Those at the back, play the long game.
DRS, of course, is enabled now.
Danny, this is not good news. The Wizard is in the pits. Oh, he spun it in the pits!
He's done a Dracer! Oh no!
Mate. This is painful to watch. I
want to know why he's in the pits. Because there was no damage. He still doesn't have any damage. He must be going medium from here. And he must have been trying to take advantage of a VSC or something, but unless he's got a drive-through. It's a drive-through. Yeah, we must have missed it.
It didn't pop up on my screen, that's why I didn't...
No, it didn't on mine either. Or if it did, I didn't see it. I'm sure the stream will inform us of our incompetence.
In fact, a drive-through for both the Red Bulls.
Oh! Let's jump to our race leader then. He's got 3 laps to serve it, of course, unless another safety car or another VSC appears. We've got a McLaren there sideways. That was Shane. Jack going for another lap. To be fair, you can understand him out of the... Oh, Shane, massive wing damage there. No front wing at all.
Varda and Smithy has come together because I've just, as we were scrolling to see the Jack Hawk keep it on the instance thing, Smithy got a warning for collision with Varda, so they've
had a tangle. Yeah, Varda with significant wing damage now, but would probably
Shane's
be
still
looking
out.
to... yeah, Shane. He kept going.
He's still out.
He's mental.
What? I'm confused.
So am I. No, look at that. There's no front wing on the front of that McLaren at all. Unless he's waiting and hoping for a safety car so he can try and hold position. But, I mean, it's tenuous at best. Meanwhile, at the front then, Rack has managed to close back up to Jack Hawkey, who is going to be looking to get rid of that penalty before too long. This is his second lap, of course, so he'll have to serve it. If he doesn't serve it this time, he'll have to serve it next time around. There he goes, he's coming in for it, so Rack will take the lead. So we're back to that old familiarity of a Mercedes 1-2 then for the time being.
Average pit stop time is 22 seconds, so this is going to be obviously less, but...
It's going to put him at the back because he's going to have to stop again, don't forget, to get rid of those tyres because Sleeves is about to come through. There he goes.
Changing the pits, finally.
For that wing change and a change of tyres. He was on softs, right?
Yeah, he will be. Reflux down the inside of the little fan. Or around the outside.
That's retaking that position then. So he was on the back of Sneaky Tom earlier on, and he will be again. We'll stay with this this battle for third. The two Mercedes appear to be walking away now with those penalties for the Red Bulls.
And who thought this would be slightly boring?
Well, it's the thing, in real life Hungary can be quite a dull race, but in cars I don't think we've ever had a bad one. Because it's such a short track, you can't really gain an advantage from the normal means because the cars are all equal performance. Sneaky Tom pits, so now Reflux will have DRS to escape with down the straight. He's going to give Luke a nice tow.
Luke has also got DRS as well.
Yeah. And Luke will probably, you would think, have a nice run at him down towards turn 3.
Especially if Reflux doesn't use the track.
Well, this is where Luke needs to try and clear Reflux, because we can move to the tyre graphics now. Luke and Raceway JJ are looking very, very good now. Mercedes ahead have got to stop. Luke going for it into the chicane. Good move there, opportunistic with Reflux running deep on the exit of turn 5. Just JJ now. The second Ferrari will need to get through. I would imagine we'll see Reflux in this lap, do you think? Oh, that's what I'm saying that. His tyres are looking okay. Compared to the Mercedes out front, especially. Reflux is looking okay.
I'm just trying to work out what Jack's going to come out. Jack's going to come out around Joseph if he pits. And obviously the Mercedes split, so Rack carries on, Jerry doesn't.
JRN in, we'll see what the undercut's like now. 2.3 seconds the gap when they pitted. Reflux has stayed out.
Yeah, and he's lost ground to Luke, so I think he's probably gone one too long.
Yeah, he's trying to get the jump on Sneaky Tom, isn't he, and to take advantage of the tyre life, but like you say, I think he has gone too long as Rack picks up 3 seconds as he's trying to push clear. He knows now the Ferraris are chasing him down. 5.8 seconds the gap between first and second on track. Jack's
also actually bringing this back in a bit. 14.1 seconds.
Yeah, JRN has gone to the hard tyre, by the way, for Mercedes, so he's going to the end from here.
I don't know how this shows.
Look at the time, Raceway JJ's losing behind
Jaren's
Reflux.
lost it.
Cold hard tyres.
Curb, rolling curb,
yeah.
strikes again.
No damage though.
And that's pivotal because Liverpool fans got past him and he's on the hards as well.
Yeah, those two now. That fight is for position. Reflux is coming in. He will give JJ DRS though, so it's not too bad. Rack is in, of course.
Slow Williams. That's Smithy, I think, getting out of shape on the exit turn 11.
And Smithy then on the mediums. He's also got ahead of JRN. So you see now everybody on a fresh set of tyres, apart from the three out front who are on their starting tyres.
I wouldn't be surprised if Frank tries to,
Reflux then has dropped.
Look at the grip though. Just so much better than Sleeves. He was able to run around the outside nearly and get past him.
Rack's gone medium, so he's going for the 2 stop. His teammate's gone for the 1. Two Ferraris need Sleeves to do them a job here at holding up this Mercedes, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it for much more than just the rest of this lap. I think the start finish straight will be an easy overtake for Rack on Sleeves. Gap though is 15 seconds to Luke, so nearly a pit stop in it. And of course Racky's been held up all the time.
We're having a look for the Ferraris of when they're going to pit and when they're going to come out.
Well,
at the moment they're going to come out around where Reflux is. He's currently going to go for a move on Bruce.
Yeah, as we saw Rack there get through. Reflux on the inside of Bruce.
Just squeeze him out.
Easy move with DRS as well to pull away. Turn 2. That's job done.
I think the Haas just needs to let him go at the moment.
Yeah. Varda then possibly looking for a move on Slaughter, but nothing yet. And the Wizard is in the pits again. Is that a scheduled stop? I think it is. He's gone to mediums with 25 to go. Does he know something we don't about those tyres, I wonder?
Shane's gone. Shane's out. Shane's out.
Championship leader is out.
Safety car.
Safety car is out. That's big. And both Ferraris have gone past the pit entry.
That's even bigger.
So they're going to get caught up behind the safety car. And Rack's going to be right behind. No, Rack's pitted.
He's going to... you know what? I reckon he's going to go hard here.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, he's spinning the pit lane though.
No, he's got 5 seconds to serve anyway, I think, has he? Oh no, it was a 3 he got.
3 seconds.
He's onto the hard tyre. Sleeves is in as well behind him.
Stinky Tom stays out.
Well, he's just gone onto those mediums, so he's going to gamble that there's another one.
So is Rack. That's why.
Yeah, Sneaky Tom's going to gamble that there's going to be another.
Jack couldn't quite beat him. It was close.
He tried, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think they both tried it. So the problem the Ferraris have got now is that Luke is caught up behind the safety car, which is going to really hamper his chances of being able to come in, change the tyres and get out again in front. As Wizard has disconnected, can you do the honours, please?
No worries.
Now, both Ferraris they've got to stop. Whether it's now or not, I don't know. Both sets of tyres are looking okay. Front left seems to be the one that's taking the pounding. The rest of them are in the low to mid 20s for Luke, and then JJ is slightly better off. And Luke is going to pit anyway. So his teammate will take the de facto lead. Luke is going to drop here to behind Varda. He's going to drop to 13th. So that safety car coming at absolutely the wrong time. If it had come maybe 10 seconds earlier, both of them could have stacked and they'd have been out in first and second still. But as it turns out, Luke is going to be out in P12 with a whole field ahead of him that he's got to overtake. So the pendulum now swings back in the direction of Mercedes.
In terms of the Drivers' Championship, I think Jack, this is brilliant for Jack. The fact that he's managed to have sort of a drive-through pit and still come out ahead of both Luke and obviously Shane's retired.
Yeah.
And the Wizard is down at 14th. This is, well, going swimmingly, isn't it, really?
It is, really. So JJ then now is the man who I think could be Kingmaker, because if he stops now, then it's going to be a straight fight. And then Sneaky Tom and Reflux, I imagine, will begin to pull away. If he stays out, he can back that pack up to try and help Luke, but at the cost of his own race.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game you'd be playing at that point, I think.
I mean, if he stops now, he is definitely coming out behind Smithy, probably behind the Wizard as well, and potentially, depending on how fast he closes up, behind Camping Ducks as well. So I think, to be honest, his tyres are okay. He could go another 10 laps on them before they get into any real danger zone, but it just depends what his pace is like and how comfortable he feels. He is going to stay out, so I don't think he had much choice on that. Safety car should be in this next time around. So the men, I think, that have done, or the drivers I should say, that have done a bad thing by not stopping. Slaughter, definitely. Varda probably could have done with coming in, putting a set of hards on. Sneaky Tom and Reflux are taking a gamble. Raceway we've spoken about already. Joseph is in a tough position on those. You might as well stay on them and hope for a later safety car, I suppose. Everybody else coming in and stopping for a set of tyres of some description has taken full advantage.
For someone like Joseph and actually like Sneaky Tom and Reflux, it's not a great position. It's quite easy to sit and go, oh yeah, you probably should have stopped. But actually, they may feel like going on to the mediums again is the better choice.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The two in second and third, they might as well take that gamble, because otherwise they'd have been out behind Bruce, behind both Mercedes, probably behind Jack Hawkey, maybe Joseph. I mean, and to be fair, at the time, Sleeves as well. They'd have been behind him. So what they're doing is obviously a gamble, but if they can work together with JJ, or ideally if they can clear JJ from their point of view, they can work to hold the hard runners up and then give themselves more of a chance later in the race if there's another safety car, because then everybody will be in for a set of mediums. Of course, all the drivers should have a fresh set of mediums available, or at least a very lightly scrubbed set.
Stumpy said, watch out for those cold hard tyres on the restart.
As I found out to my cost last week.
I was going to say, a lot of people struggled last week on these cold hard tyres.
It's like a solid enough restart from JJ.
There's a massive gap.
Yeah, there is. And we've got a spinning
Jack
Hawkey's gone. Cold hard tyres there, I think.
Stumpy's word is correct.
Corner. Oh, maybe that should be the Stumpy sling then. Curse of Stumpy around the final corner.
Oh, the Mercedes down the inside of a house. That was opportunistic, to say the least.
Yeah, have a look. Has Jack got any damage? No, he hasn't. It's just wounded pride, I imagine.
As Lando Norris said, talent.
Well, Luke up to 10th then. He's ahead of Varda. And suddenly things swing back in his favour, championship-wise, with Shane out of the race, Jack Hawkey now behind him, and the Wizard behind him, and his teammate at the head of the pack, and holding a decent gap at the head of the pack as well, you'd have to say. Considering that he's on very old tyres, it's looking good. Camping Ducks 3 seconds, the Wizard makes it past Varda now as well. He's going to go and try and challenge the other Ferrari, who is behind Slaughter.
Reflux looks a little bit more comfortable on these than Sneaky Tom does. Joseph is the first man to be dropped outside
that window, but he's dropped Sleeves, so he's sort of in no man's land, isn't he, really? Sleeves is the one that's really holding people up. Camping Ducks into the pits. And I don't know if that's... There's no damage there, so...
I don't think he likes them. Oh no, there is. He's got some light front wing damage he's going to swap.
Not showing up for me. Luke then under pressure from the Wizard.
Oh! Race play JJ got very slidey out of the chicane.
Yeah, lost a lot of time. 2/10 send the gap now to Sneaky Tom. As we said, Luke under a lot of pressure from the Wizard behind him on those fresh mediums. Slaves using more than all the track.
He's going to go down the inside. No, he's not.
The Wizard's trying it around the outside of Luke. So now Slaughter goes to the inside. Can't make it stick though. This is where the...
Or maybe he can.
Around the outside now, the final corner. Sleeves is in. Joseph into the pits. Luke round
Luke's
the outside.
Go round the outside.
And get the toe off Slaughter as well to try and
Here
keep the
comes
position.
The Wizard.
And the Wizard's going to come for the move as well, but I don't know if he'll get it done. He won't, I don't think. Luke's got the inside line to hold Sleeves behind him. And look at that, the Wizard forcing his way through, elbows out.
He's got to stay with the Ferrari in front of him.
He has, he's got to try and do his teammate a big favour.
And himself.
Well, yeah, and himself, of course. They're equal on points at the moment. You'd have to say that so far, Jack has been the one that you would have put as the main point scorer in that team. Missed a couple of races, but has been on a bit of a winning streak recently.
Reflux will be getting frustrated. Oh, and JJ goes wide.
Third place man now. He's holding both. Oh, JRN behind him. I said we've never had a dull Hungary race. Look at this. Battle for third place.
These guys like to spend a lot more time tonight off the track than actually on it.
It's an old circuit. It's narrow in places. JJ will probably want to stay out now and try and do everything he can. The Mercedes are fighting behind him. She's going to give him some breathing room.
Oh, I wince every time I see a Mercedes go into turn one. Very close to another car.
Oh, thanks, mate. Preach.
Someone said it earlier, I thought I'd just mention it.
Oh, look at that, Rack, great drive. Off of turn 3.
He's done it.
He has, and Sleeves has lost it at turn 2.
Yes.
Luke has made it past Slaughter as well, so he can now start
off. Jack's off again.
Oh, we've got damage as well. Sleeves has got it, and Jack has got it. Jack's race going from bad to worse. Round 13, certainly proving unlucky for some.
More drama.
More drama, give me more. Varda on the back of Slaughter then. Slaughter going backwards.
Reflux is off.
Yep. Oh, at my favourite corner. Varda trying down the inside of there as well. Wouldn't have been able to make it stick because of the yellow flags. As Slaughter comes in, 14 lap old tyres for him.
It's a good stint. Well, JJ's still out there, by the way.
He's done a good job though, as JJ. Look at the gap now for Luke. He's managed to close up a second to that group ahead of him, and mostly that is because of his teammate holding those guys up. So
Flux is in, Sleeves in, Jack's in. So goes to the Hards, the Wizard and Luke are fighting. This is getting exciting.
yeah, Luke could, in theory, let him go here because those medium tyres are going to need to be replaced, I think, before the end of the race. But the problem will come if there's a safety car, of course. If he gets ahead and then a safety car appears, he can bolt on a new set and just sit there and cause all sorts of problems. Although, when we get round to the start-finish straight, I don't think there'll be much Luke can say about it. He's not got anybody to give him a tow this time. No one to give him DRS. 4.3 seconds though the gap. I'm going to jump up to JRN, who I think will make a move on Raceway here.
He's got hardly any ERS though compared to those around.
Oh, he's gone! He's lost it. Final corner. Stumpy Sling strikes again. We're cut. That's it now. That's the corner, and that's going to have given Luke a tow.
Excuse me. My eagle eyes.
Oh. What have your eagle eyes spotted?
Pretty sure that was a reset to track.
Oh. JRN clipping the grass as well. He's going very tight to the apex of corners, and he's attacking them very, very early, which I think is what made him come unstuck there through that final turn. He attacked it, but it was almost at the apex of the corner on the inside. He didn't cut it across like you would expect.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw his name out there. Sneaky Tom is doing a marvellous job.
He is, isn't he? Well, Rack now is into second place and he is starting to push on. So
Sneaky
we'll see what
Tom
happens
has
there.
Kept this gap. He's also got nearly 8% ERS.
JRN with some wing damage, by the way. Not a lot, but a little bit on the right hand side, so left hand turns are going to be difficult for him. It's also given Luke DRS, which will be most appreciated, I can tell, in the cockpit of that Ferrari.
Oh, there's a hat. Liverpool fans looking for a move. If Raceway JJ can defend this up until turn 4, this helps. It does help Luke out massively again.
Well, Luke needs to clear JRN though, that's the thing. With the wing damage on that Mercedes, he's not doing him any favours by sitting in front. Sneaky Tom, like you say, half a second he's lost though now to Rack in second place.
Yeah, I still think he's in a very good position.
He is. If there's a safety car that comes out in the next 5 laps or so, he's definitely in the money. Sleeves has retired. That's on the start-finish straight. That could be the safety car we're looking for.
It's the safety car. Sneaky Tom, a free passer. There you go.
In you come for medium, son.
Rack's going to do the same thing. Raceway JJ, this is what you've wanted as well. There you go. Bruce comes in.
They should all come in. The only man who should
missed the pit light. No, he hasn't. He's managed to get back in. Luke stayed out.
He's gone for track position. Now this is interesting. He's going to take the lead. Or retake the lead, I should say.
Oh, did someone get jumped? Someone's got jumped, I think.
Rackhouse, look at that. Rack falling behind JJ and Bruce.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think pretty sure the Mercedes got held.
Yeah, well, it would have done, of course. Everybody has to come past that pit.
Slaughter stays out as well. He's gone for the track position over everyone else that was in front of him.
He's just put a fresh set of tyres on. Jack Hawkey is now going to be back in the mix as well. He's on relatively fresh tyres, only 1 lap old.
How is your luck, Jack? How is it? Pretty good, I think, at the moment.
Oh no, he's come in. Fresh set going on.
Why not? He was at the back anyway. Take advantage.
Right. talk us through the field, Matt? Talk
will.
us through the field.
So, Luke, Raceway, JJ, and Slaughter, the only one on hards, mate. Everyone else is on mediums, which is surprising. Slaughter 2-lap-old hards. Luke 8-lap-old hards. Camping Ducks 4-lap-old mediums. Everyone else has a brand spanking new set or 1-lap used set of tyres. How exciting! Penalties though, mate. We've got not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers with exceeding track limit ones. Camping Ducks the only one with 6. Smithy has just picked up his 5-second time penalty in the pits though for speeding in the pit lane. On that, job's a good one.
Excellent stuff.
And Smithy has come in, and has he got any tyres to cycle through? This is to get rid of his penalty, I would presume. Do it.
So what's he going to?
Can't see. Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! He's doing it! Yeah!
He's going for it.
Softs.
Here's the question: will he come back in and put those mediums on again because they were brand new, or is he going to commit to those softs?
I mean, he's put brand new softs on.
All right. Do you know, what is it, 14 laps to go, including this one? With at least 2, I would say. So at least one more after this behind the safety car, so 13 laps.
Maybe. Blazer just pointed out that Raceway JJ is going to do a prime Alonso here.
What, and park it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To the Esteban win, or Luke in this case.
Well, see, I know Raceway was forced onto those tyres, but I think the fact he's on, we might get a late call of it coming in here.
Oh, Smithy, I'm gonna. Oh. He's just done my bugbear.
Oh, a penalty on the safety car.
Yep.
Safety car is coming in. So Luke has control of the field. The Wizard and Rack have hit each other.
They're waiting. They're waiting. Everyone else thinks he's going to go.
Oh, well baited there, Luke. Waited for Tom to try and push alongside. And the JJ look behind. We can see it. He's going to challenge the Aston Martin into turn 1. That's what the Ferraris need. Luke goes deep though. Luke goes very deep. Trying to help his teammate. I think he's hindered him more than anything else.
Varda's out.
Here's Sneaky Tom trying to force JJ round the long way. Luke trying to help his teammate out. It's not done any good. And Bruce goes through into 3rd place. So I know what Luke was trying to do there. He was trying to help his teammate through into 2nd so he could act as the buffer, but instead he's hindered him. Right down the inside of the chicane. That's not going to work there. Yeah, Luke really needed to just put the hammer down. So Varda and Joseph both gone in that restart. Let's have a look at warnings then, shall we? Luke then, 1 warning. Sneaky Tom, 1 warning. Bruce, 0. He's all clear, as is Raceway JJ. Rack has 3 seconds. That could be crucial at the end of the race.
He has 8 seconds actually.
Does he? Ooh.
Him and Wizard came to their end, so they've actually got 8 and 5 respectively.
Good point. As long as he doesn't stop again, I'd imagine Rack can probably get that looked at, because he was the one in front. Assuming it wasn't a brake check, of course. Then the Wizard, like you say, he's got 1 warning. Oh, Rack round the outside of JJ into turn 2. Didn't make it stick though. You're going to try on the inside of 3.
Wow, what a run!
And he's made
got it done. gonna say he seems to have a lot more mechanical grip than everyone else.
Oh no, Joseph on his softs has lost it at turn 4.
No, it's Smithy, in fact. Joseph's already out.
Oh, you can point, yeah, Smithy on his softs, rather. And they're overheating,
Reflux.
and he's round again.
Yeah, reflux. Jack's got past him out the chicane.
It's moves like that where you can tell like the difference between the championship challengers and I suppose the midfield. So you can see, look at the advantage Jack's got there. He's got more traction, he's got more turn in, more downforce than Slaughter, but that's as much as we can say that's down to the setup and things. It's not.
I'm loving the train action that's going on.
And we've got a change of leader.
Sticky Tom around the outside.
He's made that stick. Liverpool fan going for the dive there on Luke. He needs to stay.
He needs to bide his time here. He will get past him. Oh, side by side, Wizard and JJ. Wizard's gone around the outside. Yeah.
This is where the Ferrari's been on the hard tyres. JJ, of course, had no option.
Oh, refluxes. Paul, Jack have come together.
Jack back down to 11th outside of the points. Sneaky Tom can now look to drive off into the distance. Luke will want to wait one lap before he lets him go so he can get DRS. Good thing for both Ferraris though, there is a big gap between JRN and Slaughter. Look, 2 seconds already. And Luke is going to have DRS, so you would imagine he'll be able to hold position. Let's jump back up there.
Oh, he's run wide though.
Bruce closing in, wants the inside, can't have it. And nudges Luke.
Mercedes.
Trouble. There was an end plate there, came off, and that's Rack with big wing damage. He's going to have to stop for that.
Yeah, Jack's got past. Is it Rack or is it JRN? JRN's lost like 2 positions.
No one's. There's no change of position there.
Oh yeah, Rack has got damaged.
Yeah,
it was also the other Mercedes going slowly. He lost position.
Yeah,
position
JRN's got damage
JJ.
as well. Yeah, JRN with damage as well.
And JJ's going to go to the inside of the chicane. How opportunistic that would be.
And Rack's lost out to both of them with that damage. Really suffering there, the Mercedes. And so the turntables again.
How the turn
tables. Yes. See him move in the background there. Is that reflux forced wide by Rack. He's trying to hold on.
I don't think Reflux realises the situation in front of him.
No, but both Mercedes coming in for wing changes. That's going to knacker the pair of them. 22 seconds for JRN. It's going to be, 27 seconds for JRN after the wing change. It's going to be more like 35 for Rack.
Going to go around the outside. Terrible camera angle. Thank you, Codemasters.
Oh, look, leaves the door just ajar and then slams it shut. And then the Wizard lurking in 4th. That penalty still hanging over him, though, for contact with Rack during that safety car period. He can serve it and get it removed. Rack, of course, is now serving his. So won't be able to get that removed. JRN comes out ahead of Smithy. JRN, though, soft tyres, look.
I would love to see how quick he's going to be on these.
Rack's gone to a scrubbed set of mediums.
Jack's going to have to be so careful here behind Slaughter. But even that gap to Slaughter's come down by a couple of attempts, so
yeah.
Slaughter actually not doing too badly.
No, he's not. And Bruce is the real surprise for me. I thought he would have been off and away past Luke at this point. I think he might be this time around. But that Ferrari, in true Prentice fashion, it has to be said,
1-1 wings.
Is lightning quick in a straight line. And again, he holds him off, look.
Jack's going to go down the inside, I think, and Slaughter. Right then. How many more positions can the Red Bull make up? Can he get close to Wizard?
I think he can. Oh, he's got a penalty, so
Well, so they both have, but at the moment.
Wizard's got 5, Jack's got 3. So I think that Jack potentially could get 5th.
We know Sneaky Tom has a penalty, but that Luke's got to hang on at this point. This is.
Well, at the moment he is doing. I mean, he's losing a lot of time in the middle sector to the 2 behind him, but in a straight line they can't get past.
Wow, look how much better the Wizard is through there. By the way.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, both of those guys behind him on softer tyres with more downforce, but they cannot make it through.
Oh, that was a bit of a slap in the face. He's giving that one back. Yeah.
No damage either. So, as you were, gentlemen, as you were. But that's given Luke some breathing room. And as much as Bruce will have DRS and will no doubt close in, it won't be by a massive amount.
Oh.
The fastest lap for the man in 7th place, 18.3. And I think in about...
He's taken a second, 1.2 seconds out, by the way.
Ooh, nice.
Of everyone around him.
New fastest lap now. There you go.
Ah, there you go, that'll do it. 1:17.3. JRN's got the gap down to under 14 seconds. What?
Soft tyres.
2 laps. That's
absolutely
amazing.
Flying. I mean, he is tearing them to bits, but not got long to go now.
JJ's gonna hold reflux. Thought about. You really need to trust the other driver there if you're going to make a move into the chicane, because it's essentially one line.
Yeah, you've got to sling it in there, and you've got to be well alongside as well. It's a definite lick the stamp job. Luke holding on to 2nd place, and he's in the window to take the win on penalties, rather.
He is, but he's lost 6 tenths on that lap.
He has. Bruce, closest he's been so far. We can see ahead of us. He's not. Is he close enough? He's trying it.
That's a send. Oh, the
Wizard's going to look to take advantage. Bruce was late opening the DRS. The Wizard very late on the brakes. Steady, lads!
Oh, not through turn 3. I've been there before.
Reflux has made it past Raceway JJ. Jack Hawkey looking to do the same. Let's jump to that fight. Not quite close enough though.
I reckon I'm going to see Jack make a move down into turn 12. Or sooner. But he's just got to be careful, this Ferrari.
This is the problem with the hard tyres. Last couple of laps of the race, JJ will start to come back into this, but at the moment he's going to really struggle. Luke as well, the rear tyres on his car, thankfully. Oh, round the outside goes Jack Hawkey.
Contact.
Both of them still in the race, but JJ trying desperately to get back at his teammate's championship rival, but it's not going to happen. He just needs to focus on his own race. He's got a penalty. Stay with him if you can. Luke at the moment doing enough.
He's doing more than enough. It may not be for the win, but he's doing more enough to help his podium credentials out.
He's well, let's have a look at the penalties actually. Straight off.
Jaren's still 2.1 seconds quicker than anyone else on the track. This is insane.
It's impressive pace. His tyres are approaching that point where they start to drop away though. I'll be very interested to see. Oh, the Wizard's gone! He's lost it at the chicane!
Oh, it's on the very
I just saw the Red Bull spear off into the undergrowth.
Oh, he's off again. He's definitely got damage. He must have.
He's got no front wing at all.
The pendulum swings again.
It does. But, like I said, Jack looking 5th place at the moment. got to try and clear that gap to Raceway.
I mean, the fact that both Red Bulls were near the front anyway was a joke, considering they both had to
have drive-throughs and then an extra pit stop. Yeah, it's Bruce.
I'll tell you what, Bruce is going to struggle. He's going to struggle. He's got no ERS. Luke's got plenty.
Yeah, this is the thing. That Ferrari is an absolute rocket in a straight line, and with the, looking at the tyre life as well now. In terms of the wear compared to the guys around him, Luke is now in sort of he's at 40% on one tyre, which is where the grip normally starts to fall away, but the rest of them are all in that window where, well, you'll know, Matt, where you get that second wind almost from a set of hard tyres. And
so then the question I would say to you is, has he got enough pace then in the last 3 laps to get within 3 seconds of Sneaky Tom?
I'm not so sure. I don't think he'll quite have enough.
Well, he's currently on personal best.
I'm not sure. I mean, I hope so. Purely from a selfish Ferrari point of view, I hope he does.
So Luke has just done his personal best lap by half a second.
Yeah, and if those tyres have now worn through to that second wind, then he definitely will have.
Here goes Jack.
Into fourth. And he's now clear of the gap to JJ as well, so only Reflux can take that P4 off him.
Just want to check Jack.
Oh, pace. Reflux! Okay. Exit of turn 3.
Oh no.
He's having such a good race as well. And there we go, look, Luke drops another half second there. Sneaky Tom responding. And Bruce all over the back of the Ferrari again.
Sneaky Tom's pace is pretty. He's been matching Jack for pace throughout the stint. Sneaky Tom's doing low 19s. Jack's doing high 18s.
Bruce very close this time. This could be it. Luke's going to force him round the outside. Can he make it stick though? There's a little bit of wheel bang in there.
Oh, run him out of road.
Elbows out. That's what we like to see.
This is good, but also not good for Luke. Jack is there. I know Jack has got a penalty, but
wow. If we have a look at the warnings at the moment, Luke has 2. Bruce still doesn't have any. So
I'm watching the battle for the last points position. It's getting a little bit tasty. The Wizard's gone past Smithy. Rack is bearing down on the Williams with his no ERS, whereas Smithy's got 84%. What are you doing, man? Burn it!
Challenge him!
Jaren has managed to close the 21-second gap that there was between himself and Camping Ducks on those softs. That's a pretty good effort. That is scary. I'd say that's it. I'd say that's it. This could be it.
It could be. Luke needs to be careful not to pick up a penalty though. He's got 1 warning spare. Jack also has only 1 warning spare. Smithy's lost it out of turn 12.
You hate to see it.
If Jack picks up another warning, he will lose 4th place to JJ.
Ooh.
So he needs to be very, very careful on this final lap. He's not going to get either of the 2 in front of him. runs wide on turn 11. I thought that might, in years gone by, that would have given him that warning. Meanwhile, though, Sneaky Tom rounds the final corner, powers for the line to win the Hungarian Grand Prix. Luke will come home second, Bruce in third, Jack fourth, and JJ will take a very well-deserved fifth. Slaughter in sixth place. Smithy retired at the end there, so he's down in 11th place. JRN will cross seventh, what could have been for both Mercedes actually. Camping Docks in eighth. The Wizard could have been up there in the podium fight as well. Wasn't to be. Had his incidents. He'll come home in ninth. And then rank the final man in 10th. Do you know, Bruce pulled off a cold rainbow, by the way. Didn't even pull off the perfect rainbow. All the way across the sky. No, none of them did. Got one cold rainbow. Actually, Jack up, there's quite a few of them did cold rainbow in various guises, but...
Well, I can tell for a fact I'm going to have a busy week along with the rest of the team.
Plenty of talking points after that. But it's Sneaky Tom who takes victory. As much as I want to interview everybody, he's shattered after my drive today. So unless Matt, you want to do the honours,
I can ask them. You'll have to obviously stream it still, so you still have to be here.
I can stream it still, that's no problem. It's more the fact that I'll just want to say, yeah, how was that? Rather than...
Yeah, that's fine, that'll do. I'm not going to do much better than me. You're going to say, how was it?
Well, crack on. Let's get him in here. Sneaky Tom then, first win of the season, and I believe his first COS win?
Well, we can ask him.
We need to look professional.
As I said, we can ask him. Being professional.
Luke in second will retake the championship lead from there, I believe. Bruce in third place, good points for Haas. Jack Hawkey recovers to fourth from what happened early on in the race, he'll be happy there. JJ in fifth, Slaughter in sixth, JRN seventh, Camping Ducks eighth, the Wizard in ninth, Rack in 10th. Smithy and Reflux will be classified 11th and 12th, although it will be 1 and 3 laps down respectively. And DNFs for Joseph, Varda, Sleeves, Shane and Blades. But for the first time, for the first time this season, in these final interviews, I can put the Aston Martin on screen.
Makes a lovely change, doesn't it?
It does.
Sneaky Tom, are you here? I hope he's here.
I don't hear noises.
Neither do I. I think he's got his mic muted.
Let's go to Bruce first. In third place.
Oh wait, no, can't hear me.
Oh, he's there.
Hey.
Well, he can go last. Sneaky Tom can wait now.
Yeah, you can wait. Well, talk us through it, Mr. Liverpool fan.
Oh mate, that race was insane. I don't know how Luke was finding the grip, but my god, that guy can defend. I was sweating the whole time behind him. The dirty air was just killing me.
Yeah, we could see that it was particularly affecting the left front. It looked like from TAS there that you were starting to wear that down a lot trying to pass him. Was that what stopped you getting through in the end, or was it just that he was putting it in all the right places?
Just putting it all in the right places.
Fair enough. So as that race played out, then how were you? Thinking about where you could finish in the end of that, was it I mean, from where you initially thought you were going to finish to obviously finishing up on the podium?
I was thinking P2 after the safety car restart. I was looking at P2, then I saw Tom get a penalty. I thought, there's a win on here. I've got to pass this guy. But I just couldn't get past. Fair play to Luke. Great defender. Good games to Tom. I don't know how you got past him.
Yeah, to be honest, we missed the overtake. I think we were looking at another battle, but we were certainly watching you and Luke battle towards the end there.
Good games, everyone. Mate.
Yeah,
that's all I can say, really.
But, congratulations on P3, mate. Well done.
Cheers,
Mr. Prentice.
Yes. Hello.
Second place.
A classic Prentice setup, I could imagine.
No, you'd be wrong. 7-11 is what the wing was. I just wasn't using ERS anywhere apart from on the front straight. And the nearer I got to the end, the more of it I could use because I'd saved enough. Tom got past me because I cocked up. I went slightly too deep on a braking zone, and it left him a clear shot at the apex of turn 1, and he did a cutback, and I just didn't fight it into turn 2 because I wasn't going to get there. So I just thought I'd defend for all it was worth with Bruce, back him up into first Leon, and then I think Jack Hawkey was in there as well. And the more I could back him up into them, the more he had a problem behind him, and the better I could be, and the more I could just save and get gone where possible. So that was really my strategy.
I couldn't put it any better myself.
The first safety car absolutely ruined me, because if it comes out 10 seconds earlier or 10 seconds later, it's absolutely fine. I don't get parked up behind it when everyone else goes in the pit lane. Because I think if the first safety car doesn't come out or comes out at a different time, I think I have the strategy to win it. To be honest with you. The one stop, and obviously you've seen how I defend at the end. The one stop is what I was looking to go for with the qualifying. I deliberately didn't put a fast lap on soft for that reason, and it nearly paid off.
I would say unfortunate, the timing of the safety car.
Yeah, it ruined me completely. Absolutely ruined me. Say 20 seconds earlier or 20 seconds later, and I'm absolutely buzzing, and I think JJ is as well, because he.
You dodge the safety car, don't you? Then the pair of you.
But it was more that the whole crocodile had caught us both up by the time, and they'd all pitted by the time we'd actually got halfway around the lap. That really ruined it. But I'll take P2. I have a feeling I've got a penalty coming my way after qualifying because I had a big brain fart, but I'll take P2.
Where are we next week?
Brazil.
Yeah. Brazil's not the most difficult track to overtake at, so.
Is it a quali ban?
Well, I don't know.
I can't disclose that information unless I see it.
As much as it. So, well done though, Luke. Great job on P2, mate.
Thank you.
Sneaky, oh sneaky Tom.
Yes, mate.
Am I right? And I haven't forgotten any other wins of yours, have I?
No, I bottled 2 wins this season already, so it was going through my mind as well, this race, to be fair.
Well, talk us through it then.
Yeah, well, I have to say I got blessed by the second safety car, because it's just a free pit stop and came out behind Luke there. Being a little bit lucky, but also just some good driving for me, I think. But then when I got past Luke, I got a 3-second penalty while I was just driving in the corner and got 2 warnings, so it gave me a little bit of anxiety there and a flashback. But yeah, I saw those 2 fighting, and the seconds went up and up, and then I thought, now I just need to drive it out and take the win finally.
But good job, though, mate. Definitely,
Yeah,
and thoroughly well deserved.
thanks.
I think we will leave it there, and we'll let Tom go and celebrate his first win. And I can go and put my head down.
You can go and get some shut-eye, yes.
Yes. Thank you all at home very much for watching. Congratulations to our podium trio. We hope you all have enjoyed the show. If you have, make sure you show your love for Cos by following us on our social medias and on Twitch. And if you're watching this back later on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe. We'll see you all again next week from Brazil for round 14. Until then, make sure you tune in for the rest of the week to see... Well, I'll make a fool of myself tomorrow. Matt will do it on... No, you won't do it on Wednesday.
No, but I could be doing it Thursday without ABS, because I think Thomas is racing. So
GTM class.
For everyone, yeah. GT3M class.
Oh, we love to see it. So make sure you tune in, watch all the other races if you've enjoyed it, and see some more racing from Hungary. We'll see you all again next week. Thank you again. Good night.